3,000 ducats for 3 months, and Antonio bound. Could we please welcome to the stage the Duke of Venice? Up you get, Duke. Step off over here. And all right, if you give us a very regal wave. Lovely. Hello, good people of Venice.
Hello, good people of Venice.
Good for incredibly English, huh? Shakespeare isn't, of course, to be read, it's to be performed, it's to be watched, it's to be experienced more than read as text. It's an absolute pleasure for me. It's exactly why I started the company and why I will continue to do these workshops for as long as I can.
Absolutely fantastic. It's, I think it's so important for students to actually be able to see the play being performed and for them to actually perform it as well. Engage them a lot more. Because they can see their own friends getting up, engaging with the play, and that way I think all the students really get involved.
They decide to get married. Portia, do you have anything that you can give to Bassanio to kind of seal the bond?
A ring.
A ring, of course you have a ring on you. I've got one here, there you go. Lovely. Give the ring to Bassanio. Lovely.
Take it.
Take it, take it, take it! Take it!
The reason that I really like doing these workshops is that we're not just kind of bringing a scene in that we presented and going, hey, you guys, look at this, and this is how it will help you pass an exam. It's like, let's get you guys involved in it, let's get you guys directing the scene, let's get you acting in the scene. We're collaborating together to produce a piece of theatre, to produce some really great work, rather than, you know, that audience-performer divide, or even student-teacher divide, which I sometimes think can be quite, you know, quite distancing. We bring it all together.
Yeah. Yeah, I took part in it and got off it. It was fun, and it was really funny as well.
What did you enjoy particularly?
That acting out bit, because I do performing arts and I don't really understand like using words and stuff because of my dyslexia, so it's a lot easier to understand the play.
Shakespeare was never written to be read, it was written to be watched and listened to. So to actually see that and a quick run through of the play and then the different interpretations afterwards, yeah, it really does help them.
I really have seen some children who are perhaps not so confident come out of their shell this afternoon, and it shows us as teachers what they can really do. Children that have shone today, I'm really surprised at. I wasn't sure they'd cope. So when you asked them and they were selected in the first instance to go onto stage, I was a little bit hesitant. I thought, oh, they're going to cope. But they were fantastic, and I think that's something that you as a group do really well. You respond to the children. You pick up very, very quickly who you can go a bit further with and who you can't, and you adapt it. And that's fantastic. Brilliant skill.
Get down and do and dirty.
Get down. That's lovely. Yeah, running the thighs.
Grabby. Oh, yeah. Bring out, that's right, he's here to answer your questions. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a big round of applause for Shylock! Yeah. Instead of being able to remember the written play, instead of being able to remember a film that they watched or a production that they've seen, they can actually remember their friends up on stage playing the parts, and hopefully that is a lot easier for them to process and recall in an exam situation.
I like the last part, like the Jeremy Kyle show, sort of put it in like a modern sort of perspective, so it was easier to understand.
Well, I like the bit at the end just because talking about what's going on in the actual scene instead of re-going through and just looking at the lines of the play, you're looking at, you know, what the actors are doing, why they're doing it, and the power balances, stuff like that.
Anything that gives us another string to our bow to say, look, you know, have you thought about this with the play? You know, Shakespeare can be rude, Shakespeare can be funny, Shakespeare can be serious, all in one play. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic.
I would recommend it to any school and any teacher, any English teacher, drama teacher. It's a fantastic afternoon.